Chaudhry Kharayat Hussain, who is the IIPL ambassador to the United Nations, a wonderful personality, and he's a well-known businessman, a Pakistani politician, Mr. Chaudhry Kharayat Hussain.
Uh, biz tedbirin əsas qonağına keçirik. Mr. Kharayat Hussain, Birləşmiş Millətlərin səfiri və məşhur bir biznesmen.
In the name of the God, the merciful, the beneficent, ladies and gentlemen, you all are most welcome. I'm very honored by IIPL, especially Mr. Atar Rahman, who gave us all a chance to gather over here and introduce with each other, especially talking with the environmental global village, which is today the task of the day.
Əvvəla salamlayıram hamısı. Böyük şərəfinə və Mr. Muhammedi dəstəkləyirəm və minnətdarlıq bildirirəm və bizim tədbiri başlamaq.
IIPL is a Pakistan-based organization which is working globally. It's the second conference we have arranged, and we are working for the humanity, which is not only environment, also on education and health. And as gentleman explained over here, in Pakistan it happened, and wherever will it happen, we will be there. It happened in Pakistan for the human lives, and we worked there, we worked over there on health, education, and food. And what our goal is, not any profit or anything, to accept the humanity, serving the humanity. The humanity today is a global village. And I would say, when we are talking about environment, last United Nations gathering of the world leaders, with the reference of this conference, I would relay my message of IIPL that all the world leaders, especially the developed country, they must work on that. Like our ex-Prime Minister, Mr. Imran Khan, in the United Nations, he raised a slogan of environment. This environment is worsening the world. The world must work on this, and it has to be done by the, like I said, the developed countries. Underdeveloped countries are suffering the most on this. Since we are human are equal, it's what I will say, their luck that they are born in those countries where the governments can afford the development of the people. So the developed countries must look on them, and then they must work for that. Environment is for our generations, for our coming generations. Like in Pakistan recently held up, which was a flooding. It is because of the warming. We have Himalayas, mountains over there. When it warms comes in, the ice melt, and it will one day, if they don't control, one day the whole world will be watery, and they must work on that one. And it's the big cause, the cause of the day, cause of the century is environment, then education and health. And like I said, we all are here for that. There are a lot of NGOs working, but we only can speak. We only can the people, train the people. We only can relay our messages. We don't have the sources. The sources are held by the countries, Europe, Americans, are the rich countries, are the oil world. The underdeveloped countries are the poor countries. They need their help. And being human, they have a right to get from them their help. And they must do that. And we are here, all the environmental control. In the meantime, I will say, all we must contribute. Like I said, Imran Khan, our ex-prime minister, he launched in Pakistan a billion tree planting program, a billion tree planting program, which more than half he did it, but unfortunately he was not, continuing this. And then all of us must plant the trees. In this world, the trees are the one they will clean the climate. And climate is us, is our today, is our tomorrow, is our generation is coming up. We should train them and we should do. Each person must plant a tree at least once a year. And that is a blessing for everyone, what we are working here. We, Mr. Atta, our chairman, I'm again very thankful and glad to be here. He did the best he could. And we all must do on that. Secondly, I would request all work on health. Again, developed countries must work on health to help the underdeveloped countries. It all comes from there. Only the leaders are enjoying with the wealth of the people when people are suffering. And they have the money, they have the environment, they have the sources to help us. When I say us, the whole world. Today, the world is a global world. If something happened in my country, Pakistan, tomorrow it could happen in Azerbaijan, day after it will happen in America, and then so and so and so. So everybody should look on that and work on that. How we can, God knows. I can only request the people who has the sources, they must do that one in this one and that one. And like our all speakers, they spoke excellently. They spoke very well. They have, with this conference, they have done a good job. We all are here. We should encourage the others to be here, part of this one. IIPL is doing a lot in the capacity they can. But I will say we are doing more than our capacity overall in Pakistan or other worlds. We are planning by ILPL with these conferences. It is here in every 3, 4, or 5 months, at least twice a year. We will have all over the world, and just to what? To train the people, to let the people who have the sources to understand that they have the responsibility to control it or to secure it. Otherwise, what can I say? The whole world. It's not only the poor people or poor country will be affected. Okay, of course they are affecting. Eventually, it will be followed by them. And then they must work on that before it's too late. I'll say it on that one. There are the people. There are uh, the leaders who are serious on that one, and they must be working it together. We are here to do that one. We have a lot and all other things to say, but especially we are talking about environmental. In the meantime, I would say everybody must work for our generation and generation and generation. What we have suffered, we should think that tomorrow, like this gentleman, our coming generation must not suffer. We must do those things that can avoid what happened with us or with our forefathers. It should not happen with the coming generations. That is the main issue of today, and that was the day. I'm again thankful to all of you who are here. I'm really glad to see all of you. We are a family today. The whole world is a global village. It's a family. It doesn't mean what your language, my language, his language, X, Y language. But basically, we are born in sin, we will die in sin. There's no difference between President of America and a housekeeper in Pakistan. How they both were born in sin, they will die in sin. And that's the in between. God knows what we can do for others. And who will help others, God will help them. It is clearly who will help others, God will help them. And with this one, I again thankful of all of you. I'm really glad to see all of you. Hope to see you again. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.